the Civic TV Network, exploring the civic nature of science through diverse questions.
Viewers might be thinking there are other outlets who do exactly what you have just described, right? What makes Club Sci different?
What was your decision process in deploying capital to do this?
How do you think about impact in a way, right?
Where do you see people going wrong the most?
Tracy, what metric keeps you up at night? Like what kind of data are you tracking to get that?
Who do you envision participating in these campaigns?
Accessing new insights from stakeholders.
Peers and Pros project is something that I really care about deeply because we try to incorporate education and nurturing of new talent every year.
Identity was important. And sometimes we think of identity like, oh, can I find my foundation color? But it's like, can I identify myself in science as a scientist?
I think is even more important is when people connect to us and they say that they are teachers from outside Bogota in a small region and they are connected with our mission.
I also want to just highlight that relationship between movement and art and science here at GenSpace. Clarinda and Carolyn are piloting GenSpace's very first Artists in Residence program, which is a model for hosting bio artists here at the lab and exploring what that means to have an artist embedded in the scientific space.
I mean, first of all, I went recently to Gallaudet University and saw many deaf scientists who are doing a lot of really cool science communication. But so that's amazing within the deaf community, but outside, a lot of hearing science communicators are not learning ASL.
On the one hand, I think it has been neglected to a surprising degree, given that science communication research especially, is a field where we are concerning ourselves with how certain scientific fields develop, and artificial intelligence and progress in that field in its various forms is one of the most important and most timely scientific developments.
The main thing that we want to encourage in the world is not necessarily learning more about one topic, but it's encouraging structured curiosity.
Also sharing the latest news.
Science fiction keeps up with science fact. It can be used as a tool to communicate science in addition to being used for entertainment.
Our first story today comes from the heart of Brooklyn, where the NYC Economic Development Corporation and GenSpace, the world's first community biology lab, have launched the Break into Biotech training program.
Cambridge Science Festival took place at the MIT Museum to make science accessible and interactive while also highlighting the impacts of STEM in our daily lives.
Cross-platform coverage through print journalism, radio, around the world.
From Bogota, from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
At the core of what we do is our firm belief that both the present and future of science is civic. Scientists at various stages of their careers, along with practitioners such as science engagers, journalists, funders, and community leaders at universities and other organizations, can watch, read, or listen to the latest lessons being learned by diverse voices who are working at the many intersections between science and society. These insights are featured every week across multiple programs on our network, each exploring the civic nature of science from different angles. And to make it easier to access these insights, we have built the CSM Terminal to allow users to easily search and find insights across videos, audio, and text, all in one central place. Access the terminal by visiting civicsciencemedia.org.